Hello, hello. My first YouTube video. So, this channel can be about reading really bad books by a white boy with dyslexia. That's me. I have dyslexia. But anyways, this is the book we're reading called Marked by the Alpha on Wattpad. All right, it was written by Sa, yeah, her Sabilin something. All right, so this is the little introduction to the book. All right. You are mine, he murmured across my skin. He inhaled my scent deeply and kissed the mark he gave me. I shuddered as he lightly nipped me. Danny, you are mine, and only mine. You understand? Danielle Saunders had a pretty rough life after being heartbroken, betrayed by both her father and her boyfriend. Danny moves to a small town to find the comfort of her mother. Everything is not what it seems as soon. Danny finds herself in the middle of a world she didn't even know it existed outside of fiction novels and movies. Not only does the town seem bizarre, but her sense heightens, her temper's out of control, and her hunger amplifies. Thrown in an arrogant, selfish, sexy, possessive player who didn't even want her in the first place. Her life just seems seamless, attracts madness, especially with those creepy threats coming from a silver bullet she can't keep still. Alright, so just from reading the little introduction to the book, I concluded that this book won't be that good. Maybe, I don't know. I don't like reading books. Some books I do like, not all. But I think we're gonna do maybe 5 chapters for the first video of the day. I'll see how it goes. But here is all the I guess I guess hashtags. I did look through the first chapter. What was a little bit, and it's truly awful. So let's see. It's all rights reserved to Alpha, Beautiful, Bed, Beta, Betray, Bud, Bullet, Chain, Church, Corny, Danny, Accept, Family, Father, Fatigue, Fight, Forest, Friend, and Glare, Gun, Hunter, Jerk, Kill, Kiss, Lies, Love, Mark, to Mate, Mystery, Partner, Party, Passion, Quote, Room, Shirt, Silver, Sleeping, Silver, Soup, Surprise, Text of Speech, Tired, War, Wedding, Werewolf, Weston, Wolf's Bane. I bet you y'all didn't understand that, but that's fine. It has 1.3 million votes. 46.2 million people read this book. It takes about 5 hours and 28 minutes to complete this. Alright, so let's start reading. There we go. Alright, so there's a text to speech for this chapter. But I'm good, cause why? Cause I'm gonna read this all by myself. Cause why? Cause I'm the best. Alright, so uh, like this said, this book is made by Sally Breen, if I can pronounce it right, on Wattpad. Alright, so paragraph 1. The cold atmosphere made it hard for me to sit in the car. Even with the windows rolled up and the heater on full blast, I was freezing. I pulled my jacket close to my body and leaned my head against the fogged up window of my dad's BMW. I sighed, hating the unfortunate events that have unfolded in my short 17 years of life. My dad cleared his throat, breaking the awkward silence. Danielle, my dad looked at me through the rearview mirror. Can we talk? I'm sorry. I rolled my eyes and turned up the volume of my music, making sure I couldn't hear him speak. I'm tired of his. Oh, my bad. I'm tired of his sorry crap. He's been trying to apologize to me for a week. Apologies just don't cut it anymore. She seems like an actual, like, pick me girl. I can't wait until I got my mother's house. Just 3 more minutes, I'll be able to smile again. My father's making me move in with my mom because of her censored word. Evil new wife, Sandra. She hated my guts because she wanted my dad for herself. But likely she wanted his money to herself. Just then, her irritating voice popped into my head. Just what you are, Brett. When your father and I get married, you're gonna be gone soon. You're going to move back with that monster, with the monster that made you. My father did give her everything she wanted, but I didn't expect him to grant me one wish of hers. Right now, that pissed me off. He chose her over his own daughter? I know, right? What a dedicated, loving father. Because he just doesn't love you and think you're a mistake. Like, it's not that hard. I moved in with my dad because my mother was a hard worker. She was a famous designer who made clothes for celebrities. Why they break up? What? Her brand, Lovely Avenue, was a hit. Because of that, she constantly traveled place to place. She sacrificed seeing her daughter every day because she paid for my tuition so I could follow my dream to open my own bakery. My father went against that. He thought I should be a surgeon like him. That was one of the reasons my parents are divorced. He wanted my older brother and I to live our lives the way my father wanted. So just the 17 or 16-year-old girl is complaining because her dad wants them to have an actually good, successful career instead of baking bread. Like, maybe in Pakistan you might make a lot of money because like what's happening there or something. But like here, I don't know, where's probably America or something. You're not gonna make a lot of money. Just then, my phone vibrated in my pocket, waking me up from my reverie. I pulled out my cell phone. One new text message from Chase. It read, I sighed and opened up the text message. Baby, I miss you. I hope you can forgive me. On some of all the crap I have done. I'm sorry. I love you. I rolled my eyes once again. This time I was on the verge of crying. Another man I loved in my life that let me down. Chase was my boyfriend. I loved him very much. He had short, curly blonde hair and brown eyes. Every wild boy. We were together for 2 years, and I always thought we were going to be together. I always thought we would get married and have kids, but I was foolish to believe in love. Look where it led me. My parents' divorce, my dad leaving me, and Chase treating me as my best friend, Ali. I felt a pang in my chest just thinking about it. I think she misspelled pain with pang. Hold up. Come on. What? No. Dang.
ฝัง
Pong? In Indonesia.
Pang.
Pang. Pang. Pang definition. A sun sharp pain or painful. Okay, so this lady decided to, instead of using pain, PAIN, she said to use pang, PANG. Same exact meaning. Same exact meaning. Just spelled differently. Because you want to be different. That's lovely. Flashback! I was heading over to Chase's house to learn about how my dad chose Sandra over me. But that was the day my father broke the news about me. Going back to live with my mother, I was angry, and my tears just kept rolling down my face. I turned to Chase's street and pulled up into his house. There was another car. There I knew instantly from the Hello Kitty sticker on the bumper that's my best friend Ali's car. She came over to tell him about me moving. I walked in without knocking, like I usually do, going up the stairs and froze while I heard moaning and grunts coming from upstairs. Oh my gosh, Chase! Faster! A distressed voice said. I heard another moan. I knew that voice. That was Ali. And at that moment, I felt like the whole world turned against me. Everyone I loved was stabbing me in the back. Why fate chose it for all to be on the same day was beyond me. I could literally hear my heart breaking, but wasn't the time to think about that. I had to hold up my head up high. I was strong. I wasn't angry. I was infuriated. The moan from Ali's mouth sent me stomping up the stairs. barging into Chase's room. My heart broke some more. I saw Allie's red hair poking out from under Chase. The Chase looked back at me at the doorway with a horror look on his face. They both scrambled to their feet. Oh, why did you guys stop? It was getting to the good part, I said, venom dripping from my voice. They were scrambling, looking for their clothes that were thrown all over the floor. I saw Allie's bra and threw it at her. You may want to use this. Her face was red. Dunno, I know how it looked like. Chase said. I covered my eyes, crossed my arms over my chest. Oh yeah, let me guess. I paused dramatically. You guys just had to get to know each other, like I have been insisting all this time. I spat back, then flinched. I was looking at the ground when she was quiet the whole time, since she did often when she was scared. Allie, I can't believe you. We've been friends since the first grade, I yelled. I looked at Chase and you. I loved you. I turned on my heel, stalking you out of the house. Chase kept yelling my name, telling me to come back, saying how he was so sorry, how much he loved me. And a flashback. I used to be happy, carefree, bright, and thought love was the most amazing thing in the world. I used to go to parties, make out with my boyfriend, make new friends, and do the unthinkable. I used to love skydiving, surfing, and riding the most terrifying rides at amusement parks. But now, I'm sad, serious, and dull. Never staying home, watching reruns of Pretty Little Liars, eating tubs of Ben and Jerry's strawberry ice cream, and trying to fight my social life. Most importantly, I don't believe in falling in love. Alright, so this is a very, I wouldn't say the best, no, the worst introduction to a story called Marked by the Alpha. So, what we could tell, she's just a bratty little girl who father decides he wants to, like do the bazinga every night, then take care of his daughter. He wants his daughter to have a good future, and she's mad about that. Like people break up a lot. Like a normal person, yes, it'll last me like a week to a month, but it shouldn't. But it shouldn't be that mad, like that much, where you're eating Ben and Jerry's strawberry ice cream and trying to avoid your social life. Like this is probably a freaking 16 to 17-year-old girl. Like they're gonna be on their phones a lot. All right, what next part? All right, so chapter two. I might do 2 or 3 chapters instead of five, because well, I could tell that this girl is just oh my lord. Maybe 2 chapters instead. Yeah, this might be the last one. This is a lot. All right. Daddy! My mom yelled and ran out of the house and called me in a bear hug. I almost fell from the impact. I laughed when she smothered me. My face with kisses, tears streamed down her face. Ooh, burp. Her perfume filled my nose, and I instantly relaxed. I sighed in contentment. I knew for sure my mother would never betray me. She would never give up on me. This is for the first time I smiled in days. I felt so safe in her arms. You care so much. I missed you. Mom, you saw me 2 weeks ago. I chuckled and sighed again. Huh? I miss you too, I said seriously. My dad cleared his throat, and I scowled. What did he want this time? I turned around and glared at my dad, but he just smiled at me. I narrowed my eyes at him, and he just turned to smile at my mother. Ella, you look great as always. Oh, hold on. Ella, you look great as always. My father greeted. It was true. My mother looked gorgeous. She's 42 and she looked like she was still in her early 30s. Her long, straight, dark brown hair was pulled into a tight ponytail. She wore a black dress that hugged her body nicely. Her high cheekbones complemented her black eyes, and her red lipstick made her look like a professional, yet lovely. I looked just like her, except my hair was slightly curled at the bottom, making it look like I curled it. Without a curling iron, my eyes were green, just like my father's own. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't good looking. It ran my blood, and most of my family members were models. Like, freaking Kim Kardashian wanted me over here, I swear. Thank you, George. I've got a meeting in an hour, she groaned and looked at her watch. I hate to leave you, Danny, because she just. Alright, but. Oh, I hate to leave Danny because she's right, but duty calls. She looked at me, uh, 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 apologetically. I'm sorry. I was hoping I wasn't going to be busy today. I hope you don't mind because it's going to be held in the house. I looked over at the mansion my mom called home. It was beautiful. Of course, she was filthy rich, but she didn't take it for granted. It was 2 stories high. Inside there were 12 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, one huge kitchen, a dining room, a living area, a workout area, my mother's workshop, a basement, an attic, finally a huge meeting room for when she has meetings for her job. Like, if she lives by herself, then why does she get a, what was it? A 12 bedroom, 10 bathrooms house? Like, if I had money, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't buy a 12 bedroom and 10 bath house unless I'm Diddy and like I have like the people that I'm dating in the house with me. Like that's the only reason why I would. Anyways, I shook my head and smiled at my mom. Mom, this is your house? Stop freaking out. I understand. She smiled sweetly at me. I saw filet, Feely. When my mother's maid's coming outside, I ran up hugging her. She was like my aunt. She had short, curly gray hair. She was short and stubby. She had a huge smile on her face that brightened up her whole face. Aunt Felly, how are you doing? I'm gonna do a really bad Nixon accent real quick. Oh, hello, I am doing fine. Don't need to worry about me, sweetheart. How y'all doing? It's more of an Asian accent than Mexican accent. She smiled, trying to smooth out her hair. By the way, I make your favorite southern pot pie to make it feel better. I'm alright. Could be doing better. Oh, I can't wait to eat that. My mouth watered as the thought of her famous pot pie. She chuckled at my expression. Okay, so she she does a bad job transitioning to the next text, cause like right here, where was it? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Nobody worry about me. Well, yeah, she smiled. By the way, mutual. Let's say, yeah, I'm alright. Could be doing better. Oh, I can't wait to eat that. Like she says, I'm alright. Could be doing better. Oh, I can't wait to eat that. In one line. One yes, there's periods in there, except that they aren't good. They aren't good like endings to the next transition to the next text. It's like it's like you're texting your friend. You're texting your friend what you said like where we were, like instead of like out order kind of. Fede, it's so good to see you again. My dad said enthusiastically, interrupting my conversation once again. He looked at me with a serious look on his face. Danny, can we have a talk? There's nothing to talk about, I simply said, shrugging. Mom, I'll see you inside. My mother looked concerned. Her hands were knotted together in front of her. She started twiddling her thumbs. She bit her lips. She did that often when she was deep in thought or when she was nervous. I started stalking out towards the main entrance of the house while Fede followed me, rubbing my back soothingly. Oh, that is a doozy. Danielle Jean Rhodes Saunders. I froze in place when he said my whole name. My back was still facing him, and I tensed up. Filet knows me. She stepped away from me. She knew that I was tense. I was mad, and it isn't pretty when I'm mad. Trust me. Oh God. I expect you to understand. You're not my child anymore, Danielle. My father voice sounded angry. He was getting tired and impatient of me, which pissed me off some more. How much more of this? Oh no. Alright. I do understand you love Sandra more than me. I spat out and walked to the house without looking back. I was on the verge of crying again. How much tears can I grow a hold? I was just one person. I certainly couldn't handle this crap anymore. I was only 17. I should be worried about these things. I wish I was normal. I wish that my parents were so married that my dad took care of the little girl and my boyfriend loved me unconditionally. But I wasn't normal. I was Daniel Saunders. I was far from normal. 'Cause that's right. I was marked by the alpha. It doesn't say that, but like. I bet you that's what she thought though. Half an hour later, my dad finally left. He tried to say goodbye, but I ignored him. Mama left me some Ben and Jerry's strawberry ice cream before going to meet her. I wish my brother were here. He would have been comforting. He would have been comforting me, and we would have told my dad to leave me the hell alone. He would have protected me. He would have tickled me until I started smiling again. Ugh. My brother Darren, who's 2 years older than me right now, he was at college all the way in Washington. I missed him terribly. He was working on getting a degree as mechanic. My bad, I was looking at a message. My father wanted him to become a star baseball player, but Darren didn't listen to him. It was his life after all. That's how I reached out to my father. Darren was my inspiration. His voice popped in my mind. Hold your head up high, smile! Stand up taller and remain strong. You are strong. You know why? I would smile at him, knowing what he was saying. Because I'm your brother. We would laugh. We would tickle me until I was almost out of breath. She was like 19-year-old tickling her 17-year-old sister. I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. It was getting dark already. I could see the stars in the sky begin to appear. I was sitting in my huge bedroom, looking out of the window to the backyard. The only thing I didn't like about this place was the forest. There was a few feet away from my house. It was strange and creepy, and like one of those forests in those scary movies, and they tell you not to go into. The fog surrounded the trees mysteriously, and I shivered at the thought of walking into the forest. What could happen if I did? What if I thought that? I saw something back slipping through the trees. What the hell was that? I started back. Was it dogs? Dogs certainly weren't as big as that. Maybe it was a bear, but bears didn't move fast. A little voice in my head. Goosebumps over my body, and my heart started going in overdrive. I closed my eyes and shook my head and looked back at the forest. There was nothing. It looked creepy as usual. Maybe I was hallucinating. I was tired after all. It's the werewolf, guys. It's definitely the werewolf. Like, hold up. Oh, shoot, I forgot the freaking song. No, I forgot. I'll say it later. Someone knocked at my door, waking me up from my review. Come in, I said, still looking outside. The door opened slowly. My mom's head popped inside. She looked concerned and worried. She came out honestly. She changed to something more comfortable. Her hair wasn't a messy bun. She wore a white loose shirt, gray sweats. Honey, honey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just mad at Dad. I sighed. You have every right to be. I can't believe he married a shank. A skink. Mother spat and shivered in disgust. I can't believe he'd choose her over his own daughter. I stayed quiet the whole time. My mom ranted about the reasons which she forced him. He was selfish. He wanted things to go his way. Gosh, why is he even going to learn? Mom was just going on and on until I got up. I started unpacking my clothes. She watched me curiously and started helping me unpack my stuff. It was silent, and I appreciated it. I didn't feel like talking about my day anymore. What's done is done. By the time I was half done, my right shoulder started aching. I went and started rolling it. I wrote it, but nothing. Nothing to help my burning shoulders. My mom knows. She looked at me worried. She bit her lips. What's wrong? No. What's wrong? No. What's wrong? She asked. No. What's wrong? No. Nothing big. It's been happening for a week. I rubbed my shoulder, wincing. I closed my eyes and counted 10, trying to calm myself down. It's probably because I'm tired. I think you're. Shh! My mom stopped herself mid sentence and looked scared for a moment. I looked at her curiosity. She barely looked again, and she looked off into space. Huh? We'd be like, huh? Huh? That seemed to jar her out of whatever she was thinking. Gosh, what's wrong? What is happening? Mom, are you alright? Yes, because you're tired. I mean, you've been stressed out. Stressed. You've been through a lot, she said nervously. I looked at her, especially inside. Honey, dear Russ, I'm sorry. You don't deserve any of this. Mother, it's not your fault. Trust me. I'm with you. Now I can't wish for anything else. I hugged her as she began to cry. I feel like a horrible parent. I mean, my daughter's not happy. What's wrong with me? She said, upset. She wiped her tears away. I felt a pang in my chest. She thought it was her fault. Let me make up to Spotting Saturday. Mom, it's not your fault, and I love to. They're right again. There, like, like you don't do space, then you don't do uppercase and I love to. Like that's not like it's not how you talk. Like you shouldn't say something like that. It's like you should just like like it's all right, mom. I love to go to the spa, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's dad's fault. You should say that and saying, "Mom, it's not your fault, and I love to." I sighed and hugged her once more. She looked sad and I smiled. I missed her moments with my mom. The moments where it was all just the two of us, either shopping, relaxing, getting our nails done, or talking. She always found a way to make my day. The way the aching sure would go away, she winked. And you look like crap, she said, face scrunching up. You stink too. Really need to take a bath. Gee, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Wait, gee, thanks, Mom. I love you too, I said sarcastically. Anyways, what did Dad say to you? He didn't say anything. He was a chicken. My mom rolled her eyes. I did most of the talking. I told him that you needed space. I just said some fine things, but you don't need to hear those things, she said. I proudly. No, she said proudly. She didn't like it when someone messed with her or her kids. She gets mad. She gets mad. Wait. When she gets mad, she gets mad. Oh. Never got my mom's bad side, just saying. So how you and Chase? I swear, but who keeps on texting me? That's freaking Instagram. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. I broke down. I couldn't take it anymore. Holding my tears was too hard. My heart was aching some more. My mother looked at me curiously while she held my hand. She looked sorry for me. She probably thought I only missed him. To tell you the truth, I do miss him, and I hate myself for that. He cheated on me. I said between my sobs. My mom gasped and embraced me with a hug. What? What? Ali? Wait. Oh, she's saying that. What? She said angrily, her eyes narrowing. She looked like she was going to kill someone pretty soon. I swear, when I see those two, I'm going to. Mom, forget it. There's nothing to me. There's nothing to me anymore. Since I'm here, I'm gonna leave the past behind. Start fresh. I interrupted, playing on a fake smile. I was like a shower since I stink. I said, emphasizing the last two words. She laughed and smiled. I loved my mom's laugh. It made me happy to know I made her happy. Do you have some salt? Her shoulder's really hurting. My shoulder's really hurting. I started rubbing my shoulder again, wincing, and the pain intensified. Yeah, in the bathroom drawer. Oh, thanks. I was going to the bathroom. Good night, Mom. I love you. Thanks for everything. I could tell she smiled. If I wasn't looking at her, I could feel the happiness radiating off of her. Good night, Danny. No problem, sweetheart. Wait, good night, Danny. No problem, sweetheart. She said softly, by the way, you start school in 2 days. Great, I thought. Here comes the torture. I am. I'm gonna read the preview for chapter 3. Alright. This is me for tomorrow's video, but this is the preview. I walked to the hallway looking for class 83. Oh no, 232. I was getting impatient. Oh God, I'm late for my first day. Oh, first, well, late for my first class, my first day. I thought my teacher's going to think I'm one of those people who think they're bad. Censored word. I rolled my eyes. Teachers were so judgmental. Oh, well, it's my fault the classroom numbers were faded. So hard to read. I was busy trying to decipher the classroom numbers that I accidentally bumped into someone hard. I stumbled back a bit from the impact, but luckily I caught myself where I fell. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, I said, scared. Will this person kill me? This person scared the censored word out of me already. I looked up at a tall, muscular guy who looked about my age. He had jet black hair and blue eyes. He was really hot and good looking. He was glowing until he looked in my eyes. The whole world seemed to stop for a moment. I felt like we were the only two in the hallway. My heart skipped multiple beats and I saw something in his blue eyes. It was if I was looking at the scene all by myself. It was a gray wolf. He looked at he's found something since searching for his whole life. For some reason, it made my heart swell up. The scene disappeared and I closed my eyes. I felt dizzy on my eyes again and I felt normal. This guy's face softened a bit, but before I could blink, his eyes hardened and scowled. He watched. Watch where you're going, censor word. Are you blind or something? Wait, no, no, wait, hold up. Why are you going? What are you going? Censor word. Are you blind? He said harshly. He continued walking in the other direction. But before he left, he put my shoulder hard on the ground. I grabbed my shoulder in pain. It was bad enough. It was hurting already. Everyone started laughing at me. I felt the blood rush my cheeks. He walked away, and for some reason, I felt like my heart broke in two. Alright, so this gives us some clues, some index for what's gonna happen next chapter. I guess that I guess the Grey Wolf is the person who said to her, "You are mine," in the description of the book. Let me read the comments actually. Let's see the comments. Boy, I will castrate you. That's daddy for real. 17 hours ago. Huh. Okay. It, it's just like one person replying to himself. Dumb blondie. Like it's just like he's just replying to himself. Is he like well, I think it's just really out of order. I don't even know. It's confusing, man. But yeah, that's my first video of the day. Um, we're in chapter two, book marked by the Alpha by Sabli Rain. I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna watch this video to see how bad my voice is and how cringy it is. I'm gonna post my YouTube channel and I'll probably gonna get a lot of hate, a lot of mean comments. But guess what? I don't really care. But like all right. So bye bye.